Good morning, everyone. You are on the lot with Stephen Hill here at Lotus of the Woodlands. Just when I think things can't get any better, they do. All right, today I want to feature a 2022 Bentley Bentayga that we have on our showroom floor. Let's check it out together. Bam, there she is. So this is a 2022 Bentley Bentayga. The color that you're seeing is called Spectre, and they spell it the British way, so it's S-P-E-C-T-R-E. And the color that I'm seeing is kind of a mocha brown or maybe even an olive color. If you look, there's a high content of silver metal flake in the paint. I love the bright work in the grille, the flying bee, and then even the surrounds around these jeweled headlights has that nice bright work around there. Have a little bit of a underline on the lower bumper here. Moving over to the side, you've got the 21-inch alloy wheels, and they've done it right. So you see that there's silver on the surface, but as you dig in deeper into the wheel, it's blacked out. So it kind of gives it a little more depth. And you also can see the Bentley calipers on there. And I want to do this too. This is kind of fun. You can kind of see the double eyebrows over these headlights. And you can see the bonnet line going right through here. And then this line kind of creates an endless hood line that goes right down the side of the car, past the mirror, right into the second door, and then shoots off into infinity. And then you can see the hip lines back here. Makes it a little bit wider over the wheels and gives it a little more aggressive stance. And this line continues all the way through the back of the car. Back up a little bit. See the oval tail lamps. Bentley with a flying bee. And you can see the aggressive exhaust right here, and we'll go full circle back around the other side. Just a gorgeous car. And then also you have the bright work around the windows, and you've got the roof rails right across the top, and it has the sunshine package, which I'll open that up when I get inside. Back around to the front. So that's the outside. Let's check out the inside now. Wow, so there she is. And let me try to get close in on the leather here. This color is called Portland, and it's kind of a green. And it's got the white double needle stitching throughout. You've got the linen insert here, and also the linen insert on the center portion of the seats with the Portland green surrounding it all throughout the dash. Love the two-tone. And then also, look at this. It's a deep fiddleback eucalyptus. It's in the doors too, hold on. Right there. And this is hand-polished wood. We've got Craftsman, they have sustainable forests, select the trees. There's a lot of thought that goes into that. I think it's about a $3,500 option as well. All right, and let's fire it up and get the mileage. Hold on. Before I start it up, wanted to show you the flying bee on the ground. You've got the illuminated tread plate. Tons of movement on the seats, super comfy seats. And then you have the name sound system, which is the upgraded sound system for Bentley. And they just framed it in well with the bright work around the speakers as well. 2-position memory seats. Let's start her up right there. Current mileage is 8,546 right there. Got the digital gauges, Bentley. And then it kind of looks like the Bentley as well with the flying wings of the air vents in the center. And then the way that you open and close the vents, it's got these little organ stops. So you can pull it out to open and push it to close it. Some of the controls for the lights. This one does have the night vision and the head-up display. I think that's part of the touring package. Your cruise control right there. I'm gonna put it in reverse without going anywhere, just to show you have the 360 camera, your backup camera, and the park sensors. To put it in park, you just push right there. Boom. So you've got air conditioning and heated seats. All your climate controls are there. Different driving modes as well, so you can go into sport mode to be a more aggressive sound, and the dampers on the suspension will be a little bit firmer. This is kind of a blend between comfort and sport, and you've got your comfort. And you can even individualize the drive style, where you can set up the suspension, the exhaust, and the responsiveness of the car under the custom settings. But normally, you just drive under Bentley. It looks like it's got hill descent. You can turn your traction control off if you want to get a little frisky out there on the racetrack. And it looks like it has inductive charging as well. Oh, and then I mentioned the sunlight package. Let me open the sunroof and the shade. So you can let a little oxygen in the car or some sunlight. The shade continues back all the way. Sunroof can only go so far. And then I'm gonna close the sunroof because it looks kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna turn it off. We'll check out the back seat. High comfy seat. Wanted to show you the sunroof closed without the bright lights overhead. Last look at the front, and then let's check out the back seat. So there's a little bit of a hump right there. So you can get 2 more people back here, and then if you have a really good friend, you can squish them in the middle and get the third. All in all, pretty comfy. Let's see. Very similar to the front, illuminated tread plates. You've got the Flying B on the ground, the same speaker covers, the dark fiddleback eucalyptus, illumination. Looks like you have your, what do we have down here? Charging option here, charging option there, and then old school circle charger right there. And then there's a little screen right here. I bet you that's to control the climate in the rear and some other functions as well. If I had it fired up, that would be lit up. All right, let's check out the trunk. My back seat. All right, to open the rear hatch, you just push the little B right there. And if you look, the cover for the trunk is attached to these little strings, attach these little nubs, and that helps hide your purchases. So if you're down the Galleria and you don't want everybody seeing what you bought, you can throw it right under there. It's got a cargo management system with the little tracks where you can get some accessories that clip in there to tie down your cargo. And it looks like you can fold the seats down as well. I'm not gonna do that in this video, but you have that. And then to close it, just push a little button. All right, last thing I want to do is raise the hood and see what we can find under there. Let's do that together. All right, so let's raise the hood. And you just pull the little lever right there. One time. Close the door. I want to show off the soft close doors. And then unlike the older ones, you don't have to pull on this anymore. You stick your finger under here and you slide the little lever to the left and pull up. And I'll show you. So you just kind of pull the lever to the left. What that does is it releases these latches both here and here. And the purpose of the double latch is for safety, to make sure the hood stays secure. And there's your engine. So not a whole lot to see here because you have the sound deadening and protective cover on top, but it is a V8. You can see the Flying Bentley emblem there. And they tried to represent the 4 cylinders on this side and the 4 cylinders on this side. It is a twin turbo, so you have a turbo for each bank of cylinders. It's a 4-liter, generates 542 horsepower and 568 foot-pounds of torque. This comes from a family of engines. So you can find this engine under the hood of the Porsche Cayenne Turbo, the Lamborghini Urus, even the Audi S8. The engine's been around since 2012. The difference being each manufacturer will take the engine home to their plant, just like we take this engine to Crew England, and it's been tuned and fitted to the Bentley Bentayga. Obviously, this car is a little bit bigger and heavier than most of those other cars that I mentioned, but it still does 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. It's mated with an 8-speed ZF transmission, and it is all-wheel drive, so very stable vehicle as well. So super powerful power plant. It's reliable, it's been around forever, and it's just done right. And then to close it, you're just gonna pull it to right here, and I'm gonna just drop it. Ready? Done. It just about wraps everything up. Thank you so much for watching my video. I had a blast making it. Thank you so much for your patience. It's been quite a while since I've made one. I transitioned from selling Jaguars and Land Rovers, so British brands, to selling Bentleys and Rolls-Royce and my new favorite, Lotus Emira. You got to come drive that car. So still with the British brands, just something different. Wanted to make sure I knew what I was talking about before I started making videos and making things up. Please, it always helps me, like, share, follow. And if you have any questions, you can always call me. My cell phone is 713-494-2938, and you are on the lot with Stephen Hill.